beat Max BatRep. Chaos and Orks, turn 5.
Orks declare Wog this turn. Wog! Wog!
Nick casts Warp Time with his Demon Prince and passes. The War Boss moves towards the Chaos Space Marines. I guess backing them up, trying to join in on the close combat that's circling around the captain and the tech marine. Demon Prince flies towards the Dreadnought, going 9 inches. Chaos Marines move around the stone wall, getting ready to charge in towards the Space Marine squad. The Chaos Space Marines charge into the... well, they move around so that they can charge into them to get better charging angles, so more guys can fit into close combat. The War Boss's little squad kind of runs 4 inches towards the combat. They get fleet from the Wog bonus, so they're able to charge this turn. Tony tries to move through a bunch of units when charging, but I tell him, no, he can't do that. It's got him go towards the closest guy. So his squad moves towards the closest units they can to kind of pile in. The Demon Prince charges the Dreadnought. The Demon Prince rolling his attacks on the Dreadnought. Warp Tom getting to re-roll the misses. So he gets 4 hits. So he's going to be rolling these all separate. So you got 11, that's nothing. Got 8. Got a penetrating. Another penetrating hit. And 3 penetrating hits in total from the Demon Prince on the Dreadnought. So it rolls 3 dice, and it blows up. So the explosion hits the Demon Prince. You roll his armor save. The Chaos Space Marines charge into the Space Marine squad. Or this was the armor save from the Demon Prince. That must have been wounding it before. So he saves it either way. So 4 hits against the Space Marine squad. Wounding on 4s, so he gets 1 wound. Or that's on the Orks. Close combat's a confusing business. Chaos Space Marines attack. We got 1 hit, 1 wound, and 1 save, so nothing really happens there. My chaplain attacks back at the Chaos Space Marines that were fighting him, getting 1 hit, not wounding, so nothing eventful there either. The Space Marines that are with him, they attack the Orks to try and balance out what's attacking me, but they all roll 1s, missing. So the Orks attack back. Generally, more dice is more fun. Usually, that's what that means. But 14 hits from the Orks. It's a good thing Orks don't have rending. 12 wounds from the Orks. Killing 3 of the Marines. So there's apparently more Orks attacking Space Marines. I think 2 wounds. Killing another Space Marine. The Power Claw from the War Boss. One of the dice was cocked, so we re-rolled it. So we have 4 hits and there's 3 wounds. Now, we were still learning the new rules with the close combat, so we kind of messed up here. But I took this on the Chaplain, and he took the invulnerable saves, which he failed 1, and got killed. But he passed 2 of them, so no one else managed to get any wounds from that. The Tech Marine attacks with his Thunder Hammer, and he gets nothing. But he's got the Servo Arm, so that's another Power Fist attack, and that hits. And that manages to wound. So an Ork dies from the Tech Marine. I've got 1 more Power Fist, so I attack the Orks, getting 2 hits. And I get 2 more wounds, killing 2 more Orks. The Chaos Marine's got a Power Fist, so he's attacking. He's got 2 hits. And he managed to get 1 wound, killing my Power Fist guy. So Tony's Ork boys rolled their leadership save, but they fail, so they run off. And they run off a good 4 inches. We just kind of moved them over because it wasn't that consequential. So the Orks fell back, and I've got to roll a leadership test for my Captain and my Tech Marine. But I pass, so they hold off in the combat. The Orks and the War Boss all pile in as they won combat, so next Chaos Space Marines move forward and pile in. Space Marines get 9 attacks into the Orks, getting 4 hits out of the total, so it's about half. I get 1 wound, and the Ork actually saves it, but the Orks attack back 8 times, and they manage to get more hits, but they get no wounds. Space Marines, turn 5. I begin my turn by moving my scouts down through the skyscraper, because they began to lose their effectiveness. So I roll 2d6. 3. So they drop down 1 floor. My land speeder falls back next to the rhino. Well, the rhino rolls over to the land speeder and they kind of rendezvous. I run my scouts down and they get 5 inches, so they're able to drop down 2 floors. My scouts up in the tower, they shoot down at the missile launcher, but it scatters off 5 inches and completely misses. But it scatters off into the destroyed Defcopter, so it blows up. The scout sergeant with the sniper rifle fires and he hits, but doesn't wound. Machine Spirit from the Land Raider is going to fire at the Space Marines. As I tried to already fire at the Marines that were in the building behind them, but I wasn't in range. So the Machine Spirit is allowing me to shoot at the squad there. But as I'm firing with the Hurricane Bolters, I get to reroll. I get 3 hits. And 1 wound. So Nick rolls his armor save. He gets a 6, so it's a complete save. I fire with my land speeder at the Demon Prince. White dice are the assault cannon. The yellow and red dice are the heavy bolter. So the heavy bolter hits all 3 times, and I get 2 hits with the assault cannon. I managed to wound Demon Prince twice. So Nick has to roll 2 saves for his Demon Prince, who has 2 wounds left. So he's got his saves. Snake Eyes. Ow. So Demon Prince gets taken off the board. The captain attacks. And he attacks the knobs that are in close combat with him. So he managed to get all 4 of his hits. And he gets 2 wounds. So 2 knobs take a wound, but they have 2 wounds, so they get spread around. There's 4 attacks on the Tech Marine and the Captain. So he gets 1 wound. But I fail, so I take a wound. The knobs attack on the Captain and Tech Marine. They're running on 2s because of the big choppers, which make them strength 6. Alright, so I split up the wounds. There's 4 wounds on the Tech Marine, and 4 wounds on the Captain. So the Tech Marine has a 2-up armor save because of his Artificer armor. But he fails one of his saves. So he dies. The Captain has got 3-up armor saves. Passes all of his saves. Chaos Marine with the Power Fist attacks the Captain. Gets 1 hit. Wounds. I need to get a 4 or higher to save this. But I get a 5. So the Captain's alright. The War Boss attacks with his Power Claw. So there's 3 wounds there. Once again needing 4s or more. I take 2 wounds and the Captain dies. So the Chaos Marines roll d6 for consolidation, they get 6 inches. And they move towards the Land Raider. Try and get closer into charging range for the next turn. The Orc squad gets 5. So the War Boss and the Knobs move 5 inches, roughly just behind the Chaos Space Marines. Tactical Squad and the Orks on the other side of the table. Tactical Squad gets attacks, getting 5 hits. And rolling to wound. I get 3 wounds. So the Orks with their 6-up saves, so there's 4 wounds. The Orks need 6-up saves. So 4 more Orks die, killing off the rest of that squad. So this Space Marine squad consolidates. And I get a 4. So I end my turn moving the Space Marine squad back towards the Rhino. Well, comment below on who you think is going to win. Anything that you caught that you think we did wrong, any rules, any mistakes or mess-ups, and thanks for watching.